Volvemos más en Andromeda Platineros.
I'm certain, Professor.
Actividades.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avena as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed in your head.
You sent that virus to free me from Sam?
Not just me. Our movement. We couldn't let you suffer with that thing in your brain.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is what our movement's all about stopping. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
So where are you running this puppet show from?
Our sanctuary. I'll ask Knight if you can come visit.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers, with a leader called Knight.
She and her
Did
followers
you know
seem to
when
have
the Asari
experience with
AI
human-AI
Polaris went
partnership.
rogue, an entire
If they
colony
attack
had
you,
to be destroyed?
they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
The Hannibal VI on Earth's moon killed
Vale, en
dozens of
espera.
search. We know it isn't. Either nebula nor H2 region. So what was its nature? It's right with dark energy. The fabric of space.
Ahora vuelvo a 4 más.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost.
Construction and repairs continue.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Ya sé, comprobar.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You really won't tell me what you're working on.
That's right. Next question.
What was it like for you on the next?
So, after that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus.
What about...
Gills.
Well, there's...
Oh, right. Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be.
Sure.
There's also
Oh, her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What drew you to...
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a There's so much to discover. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Just a friend. The one who woke me up. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think? Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You're off the hook, PB.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Hey there.
Sure.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks.
You know it.
Glad you stopped by.
That's probably...
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize it. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it.
The team liked... I remember... Tion.
You remember?
Though I suppose with the Solarian Ark missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time. What can I do for you? Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus.
Tell me...
It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a...
You know...
I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here. Well,
I'm not listening.
oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it.
He likes to do
That doesn't make it the right way. Liam's... I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory.
What do you think of...
Dr. Tapero seems not...
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the...
Given Drac... Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smell...
Tell me some...
Our arrows... Once...
What did he do?
He glued a... It made a perfect mold of the components, and the...
What do you think of...
I like PB.
Is that E?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of...
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of...
What do you...
There are things I'd like to ask her about your father. But... No. If I gossip... No.
Oh, joder. Cuánta tontería.
scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy.
I suppose it is a rather...
Darkly beautiful. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence.
You mean...
Yes, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than...
There's something...
Wow. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's...
Oh, we'll talk later. I saw pictures of... And how much of it didn't you see? What? Well, oh, joking, I see. I work best when I have other people to bounce. If we can figure out how to control...
But...
The God, to me, is an artist. We don't know why. That's... Ryder.
A what?
We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing.
Did my...
It's possible he didn't... Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place.
System, Homovios, and Prodromos. Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Pathfinder.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Hello. Though,
You know.
but I need ground under my feet, and soon. Right now, the labs can't work. If Vetronix has advice for you, I left mine back home.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder? Jarkett, Trevian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Sistema TEAS.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I heard someone request EOS deployment. Made me smile. A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
Life support systems are in peril. My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Think that's it. This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Radiation levels normal.
No. Voy a probar a ver si me lo- Diría que no.
Life support is stable.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Sí, atención. Para diferente. Y me vale. Me perdiste.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
The sheer top, because it is.
I guess you run out of names eventually. No match hit!
Complicado por ahí.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Tyranny R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
This guy just gets worse and worse.
me hace subir la viabilidad. ¿Cómo?
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. Life support systems are in peril. Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
Cat built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold. I like busting dunes, getting all 6 wheels off the ground. We're outfitted best we can be.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for EOS.
Reminds me of that poem, Lone and Level Sands. We'll clear the Ket off EOS for good.
The Ket just have to make their mark.
I think that's Ket tech. Stay alert.
Radiation within safe levels. Experiencing radiation damage. Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Systems are failing, Pathfinder. Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Think that's it?
Bueno, esto es un poco frío. Y nada, por eso.
Loot from our outpost.
Pero bueno, se va a dar
And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
Whoa. The Cat built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold.
Have to make their mark.
We'll clear the Cat off Eos for good. Reminds me of that poem. Lone and level sands. I think that's Cat tech. Stay alert.
Radiation levels normal. Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately. Life support restored.
Can't be the only generators the Ket brought.
Given the large tech presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we find them. Think that's it?
Portando niño. Y de la nadie. Qué cosa rara. No sé si por qué está funcionando el YouTube.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
That looks like Cat Tech.
Esperando por bastante.
Experiencing radiation damage. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
Tiene pinta de sí, entonces para atrás. Tampoco vamos a hacer gran cosa. No, había...
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. I think Lexi wanted to speak to you. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Our Turian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Possible Ket supplies, just like Dark had suggested.
screen.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
¿Cómo? Si no me ha subido. Voy a probar. No, si no. Tampoco aparta. Vamos, no más.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them. Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Life support systems offline.
Sabrá.
Enemies!
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder. Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately. Life support systems offline. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
No se puede.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atwell. All clear. Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Vale. Jack. Andromeda. Me lo pongo.
He was being an ass.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
The bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a
Estoy bien
sign of
afectado
civility, and the
desde el
opposite of
corredor.
civility as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera...
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that... The heart of my documentary will... I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative?
What would he do? I'm game if you are.
Okay.
Let's start. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone. Let's be honest.
Nice. Bandwidth me.
This was... You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Species are at odds as talks break down over curriculum for initiative kids. Sorry say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Wait, people are doing what? Hydroponics? If someone doesn't get them to clear out, we'll all be hitting shoe leather by the end of the week. I thought I understood.
The use of firearms on the Nexus.
Free our families!
Seems quiet for now.
Our Nexus, our lot.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's...
Excuse?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her!
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders! Wake the sleepers! Free our families!
Any word?
Uno iba ahí, se está liando.
Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility. The opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
The suspects.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We only just got on our feet. Plus, it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics.
They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters? I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy. No, it isn't what we wanted, but what should there?
Okay, sending the override command.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered.
That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face.
I will.
Given new resource allocation. Personnel in stasis on the Hyperion.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Habla con la periodista.
Residents are still mourning the loss of King Guard.
Francis. Dicho. Vamos.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good. Nice place you found.
Clean it. Maybe.
Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human's...
Prove your... The Alliance...
One of the few places where my powers were welcome. A friend.
Is this?
I don't. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out. It's for if. Back again? But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job.
What?
Our CO, Nasira, led us all over. And makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
You were...
My bad. Old hit.
I spent... Then Dad...
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family. None of you writers ever think small, do you? I saw figure things out, but can't get anything past you, can I? The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete.
How's the search?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
How's the search?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
After... A pet.
Choke.
Wow.
Janae was a good friend. Not just now. I'll try to... Not just now. I'll try...
Any more?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good...
See you...
I'll be here.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Hello?
Yes!
Vamos a ver si distémonos un poco ahí.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagaleshto. Tov Jagaleshto.
Listen, sorry to just show up like this, but I swear, we're the galactic good guys.
Efanola. Fahan and Gasadregara. Efanola.
They're forcing us to land.
Then we land. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious. The vids.
Tasco Jiabayenvad.
Get us Squal Tamyahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Ehamda Gauss.
Mason Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Is hidden, protected. What do you want?
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know, because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
I can't see.
Look at his legs. How does he stay upright? I thought Aya was hidden.
His head is so tiny.
Ephra will send you.
Let this ship land
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening? This isn't safe. We should lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell. Don't talk like that. You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How
did it find us? Not it. And stop staring.
At least it's not the cat.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the...
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I am telling you to be strong, through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We're nothing like them. In fact, maybe we can help each other out.
We made that mistake when the Ket arrived. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want, but when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy
Ready?
through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Stars above. You left your home to cross dark space. To take such a risk and give up your old life. Why did you do it?
For the chance to meet some...
Are all humans?
You'll have to find...
We study relic and Pathfinder. How much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot...
Many of those ships went... But...
How do you know?
I know, it's a... Without your help, I'm stuck. Now, recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think...
Ephra doesn't... I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back. Oh, I was... If you find it...
Be careful out there.
No, I will.
You really think the Moshai is alive?
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Don't kill yourself. Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We have credits.
Think you might spend them here?
You pay them to us for what...
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you...
Your ship? Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need.
You're one of...
You have a find him.
Vale, aquí tiene un vistazo.
I'm here to assist you, Master.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better?
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed. Whatever it is.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder.
Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vol.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions, a shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Okay. Yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
The Howard Warrior. Howard. ¿Qué más cosas? Pero no sin antes ver el correo.
Hey. Can you come by the med bay?
Sí. A ver, ¿no?
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you...
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for...
You know it.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Let me guess.
Who are you calling little? Wait, Ryder? So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same.
I know. That we've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here. Yeah?
We need that sort of drive.
You'll keep up. I should track down a lead for... We'll chat. Terraforming at... We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we... They would...
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder. Keep that... I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is... not even... You just have to figure out who. And what they're willing to take in exchange. Is it... I get people what they want. No, nothing like that. Who has time? Anyway.
How...
I thought... I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new... thing. If I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the line. You know where to find me.
I know. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. And I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Also, tastes better just thinking about those days. That blunt. But I still do. I have to. And luckily, I have the perfect way.
50, pero bueno, es un borraje de experiencia.
Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making it? Oh, that little stuck on the Nexus, gotta say. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up. Long time no chat. Have you ever eaten overcooked? What? And we traveled all this way. The more you and I get to know, as far as your Hyperion peeps go, does a Pathfinder know what to do? Anytime.
Just like Sirkesh.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Esto lo voy aquí al lado.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Madre mía.
authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist, Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS. Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed the rest.
Hopefully. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between... This is his... shot... But footage of that remnant vault is sealed.
I'm sorry, Lana. You're just trying to move stuff around.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal. This is not You're listening to HNS.
Pathfinder, are we going to Vold or Havarl?
That is...
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Suvi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
No.
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. We've got a crater. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
El otro.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Ahora vengo, chicas.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly on
Mantengo
sensors.
el sitio. Tengo...
Probes launched.
Tengo para...
Detecting what's left of a ship. Picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
No, no, no.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggested it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, vol to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
Joel wasn't kidding. There's no way anyone could find anything for us.
Keep going, Ryder. Try not to make any sudden movements. You're probably being watched.
Oh, lovely.
Haters. I need to warm up for a bit. This cold is cutting through to the bone.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Life support is back online.
I understand.
You get clearance to take off here?
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
First.
I was just strictly out of my ship. Now I turn around.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
That's the wrong side.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Vault. The rest, out and about.
Anyek is wasting time. She'll be out and look for me.
Temperatures are below freezing. And continuing to fall. The ambient temperature is normal.
You're the alien Jarl brought. A possible asset, he says. We've allowed you into our base at his request. I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
I have no intention of betraying you.
Say what you want. It is the hands that reveal true intention. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Ket. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Go now. I have other things to attend to. Help us fight the Ket.
I should be going out there with you. My presence will make other Angara less suspicious of you.
The Angara are on edge here. Do we really want to risk upsetting them?
Sir. Out. Son. In the meantime, is there anything I can help with? For some reason, our fight.
Hope they give me some approach. You think I'll see any Ket? I'm feeling kind of honored we get to see all this.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Maybe we should talk to the requisitions officer.
I looked over the recruits I presented. They're younger than I expected, but they have spirit.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
I saw the messages sent to you.
Keep your... I need to keep this... If word gets around...
You have any?
Not much. There's a... The obvious. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
Your people deserve to know what's happening. You should tell them.
With all due respect, I'm the one keeping this camp together. I know what's best for them. I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Solid setup here.
Let's try to make a good first impression.
This operation's bigger than I thought.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. gonna need some kind of stimulant.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here?
Shouldn't you be talking to the commander?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
The commander said the alien wanted to help. What we needed. Emergency caches, maybe.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle? Good.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle if we don't get enough. But if the civilians in the south...
Keep moving.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Report.
But I brought the snacks.
Whoa, didn't...
See?
Yeah, we can show you the valley. What are you looking for?
I'm here to help.
If you... Anything else? There's...
The Kett want to take us alive.
Even the Kett seemed afraid. No.
So we're...
Tall lights. Over on...
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Okay, Sam. What's Vold got for...
Kett activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Kett military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Kett installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Efra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vault's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Please be careful, Ryder.
Trust me. How about we don't gun it down the icy mountain?
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature
Oh, yeah.
should be manageable now.
Commander, this way! Over here!
Got 'em all.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby. Pathfinder, I detect Ket among this salvage.
Ay, cada vez joder, ya. La he liado.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Luego, ¿qué es esto?
Breaking their line!
Get ready to fight! Enemies!
Target's down!
Dracarian's War? The black and white one?
Nope.
What about Heart of Sirius?
Nope.
Who can live this long and miss that many classics?
Must be a talent.
So, if we start...
Hostia.
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Can we get one of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
It's not that cold. Let it go. I think my suit's malfunctioning. Toes are numb.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
That's an enormous ice cube.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Reminds me of a snooty bar in London that only served drinks over fancy off-world ice.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. There's an Angaran device in this camp, Pathfinder. This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link. Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place. Impact technology here. Shooting the device will destroy it.
¿Qué es esto?
That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations. Temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance.
Vale. Aquí no puedo.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Good work back there.
Back where?
Wherever you like. There's a whole galaxy behind us.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Hostile!
Maldición.
Temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
We saw this area from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it? Probably an issue with the de-icing system. I'll take a look.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, wish I could talk. But I've got to get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Tilara.
Tech, huh? At the end of the day, it's just a mess of metal and plastic.
And yet we trust our lives with it. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
Cats?
The signal has no identifiers. It is possible the Ket are disrupting or listening in on Angara.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
You made a quick decision about me.
You got me. I hoped that if I flattered you, you'd help me rescue my uncle, Nilj. I had to try something. If the Ket move Nilj from the labor camp, we'll never find him again. Will you do it? Will you help me?
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I wouldn't mind hanging out with the Resistance at some point. Learn some new things. Make some new friends.
They're a tough bunch.
I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods.
Know any Turian tactics? I ran into this scarred-up merc who had some really good... You don't care.
It's just... I've studied tactics from thousand-year campaigns, Sam.
Man, this story killed back home. Think there's anything in that Ket junk?
We're all clear.
Marco!
Who?
Good enough.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Hostiles ahead! Ket incoming.
Kett have been here, Pathfinder. Reading a temperature decrease. Life support is stable.
I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert. Get ready to fight!
Pathfinder, a remnant site is ahead. Defense systems may be active. We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Esov on Aya.
Reminds me of Christmas in the mountains. That's a bright side, yeah?
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
They said it was a golden world. I'm still reeling.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
device is Cat. Let's check it out.
The devices seem to be extracting remnant data and sending it to a single location.
Can we track it down?
It's heavily encrypted. I may be able to break it with more information.
Target down!
Something went down here.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
Of course.
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush.
Lieve, io.